35 minutes left. Archangel Michael is saying it's an emergency. A tragedy has already been set in motion, and it's coming toward you faster than you realize. If you ignore this message, you will cry later and ask why you didn't listen. Please, open this now before everything changes, my beloved child. Something is shifting around you at this very moment, and you can feel it, even if you've been pretending you can't. There is a quiet pull inside your chest, a whisper in your spirit, telling you that something is coming closer. Something you were meant to know before it reaches you. Don't skip. This message is opening for you exactly in the right second, and Archangel Michael is standing beside you as you listen. There are 35 minutes left, not a countdown to fear, but a countdown to clarity, to a revelation that was supposed to be delivered long ago but you were not ready then. But right now, in this moment, you are. Stay till the end. A current of energy surrounds you, almost like invisible hands gently turning your face toward the truth. You've been wondering why life has felt heavier recently. Why certain things felt blocked. Why something kept telling you, pause. Wait. Watch. That feeling wasn't random, it was protection, it was preparation. And now, Archangel Michael is stepping forward. He says, you have been walking towards something that is not meant to touch you. But if you keep moving without awareness, it will cross your path. Listen now, and I will reroute your destiny. There is something unfolding behind the scenes in your life, a decision someone else made, a shift you didn't see, a moment that was set into motion without your knowledge. But what looked like a tragedy is actually becoming a doorway. You are not meant to suffer. You are meant to awaken. Don't skip. There is something here for you. You've been asking, silently, why do I feel this pressure? Why does it feel like something big is following me? Because a chapter of your life is trying to close, but you haven't fully stepped out of it yet. You're still holding on to a version of yourself that doesn't match your future. And so the universe gave you this message. Because these 35 minutes are not about something happening to you, but something preparing for you, Archangel Michael is placing a shield of light over you now. He says, what is coming toward you is not meant to break you. It is meant to reveal you. A situation in your life, a relationship, a pattern, a cycle, a repeated emotion, is reaching its turning point. You might not see all the details yet, but your spirit feels the shift. Something is being removed. Something is being replaced. Something is being rewritten. Stay till the end. The message is becoming clearer. You are about to step into a moment that will change the rhythm of your life. Not because of what you lose, but because of what you finally understand. The delay you faced was not rejection. It was a rerouting. The silence you endured was not abandonment. It was alignment. The people who stepped away were not accidents. They were divine orchestration. Archangel Michael is whispering to you now, do not fear the movement. Fear staying where your soul no longer fits. You felt tension, confusion, heaviness, but all of that is the final tightening before a release. Like the deep breath before a breakthrough. Like the quiet before a long-awaited shift, and now. That shift is close. Very close. Don't skip. something big is about to be revealed to you. You are being pulled out of an old path, away from old energies, away from something that was draining your inner strength without you even realizing it. The universe cannot allow you to continue walking with what was limiting you. This is why situations feel unstable. This is why familiar things started feeling unfamiliar. This is why your heart feels restless, because transformation is already in motion, and Archangel Michael says, I am not warning you. I am awakening you. A new path is forming, a path where your spirit rises again, where your energy returns, where your purpose becomes unmistakably clear. But before you step into that path, the universe must pull you away from something that would have slowed you down. The next 35 minutes in your life, not literally by the clock, but spiritually, are the final stretch before alignment. This message is the bridge. This moment is the turning point. This is the second your destiny takes a breath and begins to shift. Stay till the end, my beloved child, because the part that comes next is where you finally understand why everything had to happen exactly the way it did. A new moment is opening for you now, and the energy around you becomes heavier, richer, more intense, not in a frightening way, but in a way that tells your spirit, this is the part you were meant to hear. Don't skip. Stay till the end. There is a gentle trembling in the unseen world. Like the universe is holding its breath because you are about to discover something that was hidden from you for too long. Archangel Michael steps a little closer, the light around him expanding as if he's clearing a path only for you. He says, you have reached the edge of what you once knew. Now you must hear the truth that will free you. For a long time, you've been carrying something silently, a weight you never fully admitted, a pressure you kept pushing down because you didn't want to lose control. But this message, this moment, is where that burden finally begins to lift. Because you were never meant to carry it alone, my beloved child, there is a reason this message reached you and not someone else. There is a reason your heart feels like it's opening, like it's receiving something it's been starving for. You've been walking through life feeling like a part of you is missing, like there is a truth standing right behind you, reaching out, waiting for you to turn around, and now, that truth is stepping into the light. Don't skip, not now, not when you are finally this close. Archangel Michael reveals something powerful. Your path was interrupted by energies that were never meant to attach to you. Some were people, some were situations, some were your own fears. But now, everything that does not belong to your future is being removed. Quickly. This is why the last few weeks or months felt strange to you. This is why certain people suddenly shifted. This is why familiar things felt distant. This is why your inner self felt restless, almost like your soul was trying to tell you something before your mind could understand, because you were being pushed onto a higher path. And now that path is unlocking, but listen carefully. Archangel Michael shows you something like a vision, not a literal image, but a knowing that forms inside your chest. You sense something that was approaching you from the side, something subtle, something you almost didn't notice, a misunderstanding, a misjudgment, a loss of an opportunity, a misalignment that could have delayed your growth. Something was forming without your awareness. But now, it dissolves, now, it breaks, now, it loses its power over your direction, because clarity is arriving, and clarity destroys everything that was trying to confuse you. Stay with me, you need to hear this part. Archangel Michael says, there are blessings lined up for you that were being blocked by emotional noise. But as this message enters your heart, the noise stops. And the blessings begin. Yes. Right now, in this moment, your path is being rearranged, your spirit is stronger than you realize. You survived nights that could have ended you emotionally. You carried wounds that no one saw. You pretended to be fine when your soul was whispering for help. But through all of this, you never shattered. You bent, but you did not break, and that resilience is exactly why your destiny is shifting today. Don't skip, you're stepping deeper into the message now. The universe is preparing a release for you, a soft, powerful release that will take away the pressure you've been carrying on your shoulders. Something that kept weighing your spirit down is losing its ability to affect you. Something that made you doubt yourself is fading. Something that held you back is being lifted. Archangel Michael is clearing a field around your life, removing invisible barriers you didn't even know existed. He says, your new beginning cannot arrive while you still hold on to what was meant to end. And so, this message is not a warning, it's a shift, a divine recalibration, a pulling forward into a version of life where you finally feel alignment instead of resistance. But before we move to the next revelation, let me ask you gently, with love, glowing star, if this message has reached your heart already, then share it. There is someone in your life, or maybe someone you've never met, who needs this exact energy right now. When you share, you don't just spread a video. You spread light. Glowing star and comment below where you're listening from, not for engagement, but because your energy creates a connection with this divine message. Glowing star, and yes, subscribe so you never miss the next message meant for your spirit. Every message you receive will align you closer with what is yours, now. Let's go deeper. Something is coming for you, not something harmful, not something negative, but something transformational. A shift that will unlock the next chapter of your journey. You may not see all the signs yet, but the universe has already set the pieces in motion. Your name is being spoken in rooms you have not entered. Your energy is being recognized by people who have not met you. Opportunities are forming behind the scenes, aligning themselves like stars in a constellation meant only for you. And then Archangel Michael reveals the line that sends a shiver through your spirit. What once delayed you will now elevate you. Feel that. Let it sink into your heart. The pressure you felt recently was not life falling apart, it was life rearranging itself to lift you higher. The silence you faced was not rejection, it was preparation. The loneliness you felt was not punishment, it was redirection. The confusion you carried was not failure, it was transformation. My beloved child, you are stepping into a phase where the truth becomes undeniable. A phase where your spirit becomes lighter. Where you rise without effort. Where the path clears because it is finally your time to move forward with strength. Stay till the end, the message is still unfolding. And now, before we close, there is one final whisper. Your destiny has waited long enough. Now it comes to you. A different kind of silence is forming around you right now. A silence that doesn't feel empty, but charged, like the universe is holding something behind its back, waiting for the perfect moment to reveal it to you. Don't skip. Stay till the end. There is a trembling in your spirit. A feeling you can't explain. almost like your future is calling your name from a distance. And Archangel Michael is now standing even closer, his presence steady, powerful, calm, the kind of calm that only appears before a life-changing realization. He speaks gently, "You have been walking with unanswered questions. Now the answers are walking toward you. You may not realize it yet, but your life is on the edge of a shift you've been silently praying for, not in words, but in the feelings you tried to hide, in the thoughts you didn't even admit out loud, in the nights where your heart said, there has to be something more." Hold your breath for a moment. Because the more you were searching for is moving in your direction right now. There is something you were meant to receive, a sign, a release, a blessing, but timing kept delaying it. You weren't ready then. Your situation wasn't aligned. Certain people around you weren't meant to be part of your next chapter, but now the energy has shifted. Don't skip, you're entering the part of the message meant especially for your heart. Archangel Michael reveals a truth that settles deep inside your soul. Your spirit has outgrown the limits you once accepted. That's why things felt tight, that's why old situations stopped fitting, that's why the familiar became uncomfortable. You weren't breaking, you were expanding, and expansion always comes with pressure. Pressure that tries to push you into the next version of your life, pressure that feels like something big is coming. Because something big is coming, you've been sensing this shift for days, weeks, maybe even months, a whisper telling you, something is about to change for me. You weren't imagining it, your intuition was right, your spirit was preparing for this moment long before your mind understood it. Don't look away, don't distract yourself, stay with me. There is something Archangel Michael is clearing from your energy right now, a fog, an emotional heaviness, a pattern that kept looping around you. You tolerated things you should have walked away from. You held on to people who were not holding you the same way. You gave your energy to places that couldn't nourish your soul, but now that cycle is reaching its end. He whispers softly, you are being lifted out of what was draining your light. And you can feel this, in your chest, in your breath, in the way your spirit relaxes without you realizing it. Something that once felt overpowering is losing its grip, something that held you back is dissolving, something that clouded your vision is clearing, and the universe is rearranging your path to match the strength you've gained, not the fears you used to carry. Listen closely. Because this part is important, you are approaching a moment where the right opportunity finds you without you chasing it. A moment where the right person understands you without you explaining yourself, a moment where what is meant for you recognizes you instantly, for the first time in a long time. Your life is aligning with your spirit, but before this alignment fully unlocks, there is something I must ask you. If this message is touching your heart, if you feel even a small shift inside your chest, if something in you is whispering, yes, this is for me, then, Sparkles, share this message so the light reaches someone else who is going through their silent battle. Sparkles, comment below and declare, I am ready. Because your voice anchors your intention. Sparkles, subscribe so every divine message that is meant for you finds you at the exact moment you need it. And listen, there's one more thing, something rare, something I will mention only once. If you ever feel guided to offer a one-time contribution of $20, do it not as payment, but as an energetic exchange. A moment where you tell the universe, I believe in the path opening for me. Only if your heart feels it, never out of pressure. Now breathe. Slowly, Archangel Michael is lifting the final veil. A truth is coming, a revelation is approaching. Your path is no longer drifting, it is aligning. Stay till the end, because the next words will reveal why everything in your life has been shifting toward this exact moment. A new wave of energy surrounds you now. Softer, deeper, almost magnetic, the kind of energy that tells your soul, this is where the real revelation begins. Don't skip. Stay till the end. There is something unfolding around you that you haven't fully seen yet, something that has been quietly preparing itself behind the curtain of your daily life. You felt hints of it. Small signs, sudden intuitions, moments that made you pause for no reason. And now those signs are gathering, connecting, forming a message only meant for you. Archangel Michael steps forward again, his voice steady like a warm hand on your shoulder. He says, "You have walked through a long season of uncertainty. But clarity is now walking toward you with purpose. You've been carrying questions that were too heavy for your heart. You've been holding emotions that didn't belong to you. You've been replaying moments that were never meant to define you. But listen closely. Because something shifts the moment you hear this truth. Your story is about to rise. Not slowly, not someday, but now, in the very energy flowing through these words, there is something powerful being rearranged in the unseen, almost like the universe is reshuffling the pieces of your life to finally place you where you were always meant to be. You can feel it, that trembling anticipation inside your chest, that pull that tells you you're standing at the edge of a breakthrough. Don't look away, don't scroll. This is the moment your spirit has been waiting for. Archangel Michael reveals something deeply personal, something only your spirit can truly understand. Your heart has been too generous with people who were not ready for your light. And because of that, you lost energy, you lost direction, you lost pieces of yourself while trying to carry others. But now, those pieces are returning to you. Your energy is coming back, your clarity is returning, your truth is rising. You are stepping into a version of yourself that is no longer shaped by past wounds, but by future purpose. And that transformation begins the moment you accept this. You are not behind. You are not delayed, you are not forgotten, you are being positioned, and the positioning is happening right now. Don't skip, you're about to understand something life-changing. There is a moment ahead of you, a conversation, an opportunity, a realization, that will completely shift your direction. It will make you say, "Now I understand why everything happened exactly the way it did." Something you thought you lost is returning in a better form. Something you feared was over is reopening with more alignment. Something that once felt painful will suddenly make sense. Your spirit can already feel it. That warm rising inside your chest, that sense of recognition. That's not imagination, that's alignment activating. Archangel Michael whispers again, your path is being prepared. Walk forward with an open heart, and what is meant for you will meet you halfway. Take a slow breath, feel the shift happening inside you, your name, your energy, your intentions, they are being guided into the right space, the right time, the right hands. The universe is clearing obstacles you didn't even know existed. It's removing people who cannot walk into your next chapter. It's dissolving cycles you've been trapped in for years, and now, you are entering a season where things come to you more easily, where opportunities recognize you instantly, where peace becomes your natural state instead of your rare moment. But before the next unfolding reveals itself, hear this final whisper, your breakthrough is not approaching. It has already begun. Stay till the end, because the next words will show you the moment your entire destiny starts shifting in your favor. Something within you is awakening now. Not softly, not slowly, but with the quiet force of a truth that refuses to stay hidden any longer. Don't skip. Stay till the end. The air around your spirit feels different, lighter, clearer, almost electric. It's the feeling you get right before life opens a door you never expected, a door you didn't even know was waiting for you. Your intuition can sense it. Your heart can feel it. Your energy is preparing for it. Archangel Michael stands beside you, his presence like a shield made of pure calm. He whispers with a gentle strength, "You are stepping into a moment where everything begins to make sense." For so long, you tried to understand the shifts happening around you, the sudden distance from certain people, the endings that arrived without warning, the opportunities that slipped away at the last second. The emotions you couldn't explain, none of it was random, every single piece was moving you toward this moment of clarity, and now the truth begins to unfold. You were being pulled out of situations that were silently limiting your growth. You were being removed from energies that did not match your future. You were being protected from paths that would have drained your spirit. You didn't know it then, but your soul knew, your angels knew. And Archangel Michael was guiding you. Through every hidden turn. Don't look away now, you're closer to the revelation than you've ever been. He shows you something, not a vision, but a knowing, a message that settles deep in your heart. Your future was waiting for you to stop shrinking yourself for others. Read that again, feel it. You carried people who were meant to walk on their own. You healed others while ignoring your own wounds. You dimmed your light to make others comfortable. You held on to things long after they stopped holding on to you. But now, that version of you is fading, and a stronger, clearer, more aligned version of you is rising. Don't skip. Your spirit needs what comes next. Something is being unlocked for you, an opportunity, a conversation, a turning point, something that shifts the pace of your life. What once felt stuck will begin to move again. What felt confusing will suddenly become obvious. What felt heavy will begin to lift from your shoulders. It's already happening. Your energy is already changing. Your path is already clearing. And Archangel Michael says softly, "You are not stepping into luck. You are stepping into what was always yours." You don't have to chase, you don't have to beg, you don't have to force anything anymore. What is meant for you is already aligning with your name. Even now, someone is thinking of you. Even now, a door is preparing to open. Even now, a shift is traveling toward you. Take a slow breath. Feel how your chest loosens, how your spirit softens. That's your energy adjusting to the new timeline opening for you. There is one more truth you need to hear. Your healing has prepared the way for your elevation. The nights you held yourself together, the moments you chose faith over fear, the times you kept going when your spirit felt tired, none of that was wasted. Not a single tear, not a single prayer, not a single step. Everything you endured has shaped the blessing that's coming. And now, the final whisper from Archangel Michael for this moment. The path ahead is not calling you to struggle, it is inviting you to rise. Stay till the end, because the next part of this message will reveal the moment your destiny finally meets you face to face.